Chinkara deer, Gazella bannetti, are small, slender ungulates characterized by their sandy to reddish-brown fur, which provides excellent camouflage in their arid habitats. They possess distinctive white markings on their throat, belly, and rump, along with large dark eyes and long slender legs adapted for swift running. Head and facial features. Chinkara deer have relatively small heads with large, dark eyes positioned laterally, providing them with excellent peripheral vision to detect potential threats. Their ears are proportionally large and mobile, allowing them to detect sounds for various directions. Chinkaras possesses a delicate muzzle equipped with specialized dentition adapted for grazing on tough vegetation typical of their arid habitats. Limbs and hooves. Chinkara deer have long and slender legs which are well adapted for swift running and navigating the uneven terrain of their habitat, including sand dunes and rocky surfaces. Their hooves are small, pointed, and slightly concave, providing traction on loose sandy substrates and aiding in agile movements. The structure of their hooves also allows them to traverse rocky terrain with ease. Horns. Both male and female Chinkara deer possesses horns, although those of males are typically longer and more robust. The horns are straight, slender, and slightly curved backwards, with ridges along their length. In males, the horns can reach lengths of up to 30 centimeters, while those of females are shorter and more delicate. The horns are used primarily for defense and establishing dominance during territorial disputes and mating rituals. Taxonomic classification of Chinkara deer. Kingdom Animalia. Phylum Chordata. Class Mammalia. Order Artiodactyla. Family Bovidae. Genus Gazella. Species Gazella bannetti. Habitat of Chinkara deer. Chinkara deer are primarily found in the arid and semi-arid regions of the Indian subcontinent, including parts of Pakistan, India, and Nepal. They inhabit various landscapes ranging from deserts, scrublands, and grasslands to rocky hillsides and sparse woodlands. Feeding behavior. Chinkara deer are herbivores, with a diet primarily consisting of grasses, leaves, herbs, and occasionally shrubs. They are adapted to extract moisture from their food and can survive for extended periods without drinking water by obtaining moisture from the plants they consume. Behavior of Chinkara deer. The behavior of Chinkara deer is fascinating and intricately adapted to their arid and semi-arid habitats. Activity patterns. Chinkara deer are primarily crepuscular, meaning they are most active during the hours of dawn and dusk. This behavior allows them to avoid the intense heat of the day, which is characteristic of the arid regions they inhabit. During the cooler periods of the day, they venture out to forage for food and engage in social interactions. Social structure. Chinkara deer exhibit varying social structures depending on factors such as habitat conditions, resource availability, and population density. They are generally solitary animals or form small transient groups consisting of females and their offspring. Adult males are typically solitary outside of the breeding season, although they may form loose aggregations. Territorial behavior. During the breeding season, male Chinkara deer may establish and defend territories, engaging in displays of dominance to assert their dominance over rivals and attract females. Territories are often marked with scent markings including urine and glandular secretions to mark boundaries and communicate ownership. Communication. Chinkara deer communicate using a combination of vocalization, body language, and olfactory cues. They produce various vocalizations including alarm calls, grunts, and bleats, which serve to alert others to potential danger or signal social interactions. Visual displays such as tail flagging and air movements are also used to convey messages within the social group. Predator avoidance. Chinkara deer are preyed upon by various predators including leopards, wolves, and large birds of prey. To avoid predation, they rely on their keen senses of sight, hearing, and smell to detect approaching threats. When threatened, they may flee at high speeds, utilizing their agility and swift running abilities to escape danger. Reproductive behavior. Breeding in Chinkara deer typically occurs during the cooler months, with the peak of mating activity observed from September to November. During this time, males compete for access to females, engaging in ritualized displays of dominance, including chasing, posturing, and sparring with rivals. Females select mates based on factors such as dominance, health, and genetic fitness. Reproduction. Females give birth to a single fawn after a gestation period of around 6 months. Newborn fawns are well camouflaged and remain concealed for the first few weeks of their lives to avoid predations. Fertilization in Chinkara deer. Chinkara deer follow internal fertilization, where mating occurs between male and female, and sperm fertilizes the female's egg internally. This process typically occurs during the mating season when males compete for access to females. Ecological importance of Chinkara deer. Chinkara deer are integral to their ecosystem as herbivores, shaping vegetation through grazing and browsing activities. They also serve as prey for various predators including leopards, wolves, and large birds of prey, thus contributing to the intricate web of predator-prey relationships in their habitats. Furthermore, they act as indicator of habitat health, with the presence or absence reflecting the overall ecological balance of their environment.